Yo.
Welcome back to 3 High Guys, but it's only 2 high guys because the third guy's on the chair right there.
Yep.
He's lame. Playing Magic. Huh?
I'm tired of Marvel movies.
Yeah. Today we watched the first Thor, and it made me tired.
This is not one of the better Marvel movies. Certainly not one of the more interesting ones. It's a very boring movie. I think it's because the first act is like the first half of the movie. They spend so long on it, but it's not super interesting. Asgard is a backdrop.
Yeah.
I mean, the stuff with his dad, Odin, is kind of cool, but meh. And then they just have to squeeze in the second and third acts, and they have to squeeze in the character arc of him. Oh, now I'm a good person. I'm not an asshole like I was before, a prideful asshole. The switch happened in basically like 2 scenes.
Yeah.
Like no real time for him to grow as a character during the movie. It's just, yep, now he's not prideful anymore. Apparently that was Natalie Portman. That's what she did to him.
Oh yeah, the love interest.
Yeah, that's what Loki says. Oh, it was that woman, wasn't it? I'm like, really? That's what they were going for? She changed him. It was her. I thought it was. To me, it seemed like it was because he didn't have his fucking hammer anymore.
Yeah.
Because, you know, he was like, oh shit, oh, I don't have my hammer. I need to be a good person now, so I can get my hammer back. At least that's what it kind of seemed like to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like when he made that decision, he was like, "This might give me my hammer back."
Yeah.
if I sacrifice myself.
It seems like he could have been doing it a little bit for personal reasons.
Mm.
But no, it was all for Natalie Portman. She changed him, bro.
Changed.
With her feminine beauty.
Feminine earth wiles.
Yeah.
Your charming earthness.
Let's say what we liked about this movie first, and then go into what we didn't. So.
Alright, let's go into what we didn't like. First of all, no,
what the fuck?
I was joking about, doing what we like first.
Yeah.
And, if I explain the joke, it's funnier.
I totally agree. No, fuck. So, yeah, I liked Odin. His relationship with Thor.
He's always great. You're like, oh, look at that boy. He's lying to him again. Here we go.
Yeah, it's always great how he never fucking believes Loki. I mean, he always believes Loki. He's like, he never fucking sees it coming. It's like, every time he's gonna trick you.
Like, he's the god of mischief and trickery.
Yeah,
you think you'd learn.
After like the 5th time, maybe you should think and be like, hey, wait, you might be tricking me. Like he does every single time.
But brother.
But
my
no,
loops.
but he believes so strongly in the brotherly love that he just has to, just in case it's actually not a trick this time. I mean, doesn't Loki actually change in like, I don't know, Ragnarok or something?
Something. Yeah.
It's like he actually does kind of become a good character a bit.
Yeah. In a sense.
So yeah, he has his own character arc throughout the movies.
Yeah, Loki's an interesting character, I'd say.
Yeah, Loki's pretty good. He's one of the better Marvel villains, if you want to call him a villain. He's kind of like an anti-villain.
Yeah.
You know, like
double backstab.
The opposite of an anti-hero. You know, he's like, he is a villain, but you can like empathize with him a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Loki's good. Odin's good. Like the family shit. You know, the family shit's good. I mean, that's like the emotional bond of the movie. What else is good?
Star is a cool enemy. I mean, I just like that he's a big robot guy, magic robot.
And he's kind of.
It's just like a.
He's kind of a mini boss. He's not really like the
he
final
reminds
boss.
me of like enchanted armor or something.
Yeah, but
like living armor.
Well, this movie is a video game. Idris Elba. Idris Elba's
cool.
cool.
Just cycled through fucking parts of the movie.
Alright.
He's playing Magic.
Yep. Yep, Magic the Gathering, I love it.
What else was good?
It was,
Wow. Was the family stuff really like?
Dude, it just wasn't all that exciting.
I like the scene where the hammer's stuck in the ground and all like the rednecks are trying to
Oh yeah,
pull it out.
That's a good scene. That's
And
a really good scene.
yeah, that's a really funny scene. They have like they're grilling, they're
Oh yeah, they were grilling with like hot dogs
yeah,
and stuff. Like,
they're there for a while. They're just like hanging out there by the satellite because because you wouldn't just look at that and call that a hammer. That's totally a satellite. Like,
yeah.
what else would that be but a hammer? That is a hammer. Anyone who looks at that will say hammer.
It has a handle.
Like, yes, it has a handle and a large fucking end. Or mallet. Hammer, mallet, like, you'd call it a tool. But no,
Yeah.
it's a satellite.
Yeah.
And that's when Stanley appears.
That's
makes
when
his
the cameo, yeah.
His obligatory cameo. It's pretty good.
I like it.
Did I get it?
Did I get it? Yeah. Yeah.
Phil Coulson. I like him. I like when he appears. I like when Nick Fury appears at the end.
Yeah.
It's most of the good stuff.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the bad stuff. Let's talk about all the CGI scenes. Dull as shit. Most of them
I do like
dark.
No, the Bifrost. The Bifrost is pretty cool.
What do you mean, like the effect or
Just the concept.
just the concept?
Yeah.
Bifrost?
The sound that the destroyer makes hurts my ears if I listen to the volume too loud.
Yeah.
It's cool sound, but just a little too nails on a chalkboardy for me. Effects were a little
Dated.
did their job, but
Video gamey.
yeah.
The fight scenes were very video gamey. Like the enemies, like coming at them, just like the way they were and how they were fighting them. It's just like, this is a video game. These are combos in a video game. Like, it looked like a video game with the effects, especially by today's standards. I mean, it's been like, what, 10 years? 9 years?
Yeah.
When did this movie come out? No, wait, it's been 7 years. Still, it's enough time to make it look bad.
Yeah, it's been a few years.
Fighting lacked any real oomph.
Very
for the most
dramatic.
part.
Yeah.
Overly melodramatic. Especially with the music, especially in the scene where he's realizing he can't operate Mjolnir anymore.
Oh, he just yells.
Or Mew.
Mew.
Yeah, what is it? Mew, yeah.
It's Mew.
It's like the music is playing like he fucking lost his kid or something, but it's like he can't use his hammer. It's like it's like no. It's just like, okay, like you can't use your big toy. Like you're gonna be okay. That's what I was feeling. I wasn't really getting into the emotional investment of his character arc. And Natalie Portman is. When I was talking about how Pepper Potts was better than just like the average like love interest in these movies, Natalie Portman in this movie is who I was talking about. She's like the average, like she's basically just there to fawn over Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, yeah.
She's basically just there to be the female audience viewer going, oh my god, he's so hot, but I'm so awkward and plain and nerdy. But he's still into me. Like,
yeah, I got a lot of that when she was in the trailer. When he came into the
I'm
trailer,
moving the camera like a fuckwad.
it's gonna be annoying.
It will be very annoying.
Yeah, Thor came into the trailer with her, and she was like, "Oh, these dishes don't go here." Like, oof. How about we go outside? It's
Rom-com.
Like, yeah, it was like very comedic. How she was just like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah, she's relatable because she's clumsy. That's why, she's super smart, but she's still like you because she puts dishes in the wrong place.
Yeah.
That's her character.
Yeah. Yep.
Darcy, she has a few funny lines, but for the most part, she's kind of just like, I'm a quirky friend making quirky jokes. I don't care about nothing. I just care about my iPod.
Yeah.
The old guy was protective dad, even though he wasn't her dad, but he's basically, I'm
Two,
Dad.
4, and then why'd he leave?
I like how he read Norse mythology when he was a kid.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, average American kid, Norse mythology at bedtime.
Yeah. Who doesn't love a good Norse mythology book?
What else should we say about this movie?
It's a very safe movie.
Yeah, it's a very origin story. It's very
Hero
like,
loses his power.
it's very,
sacrifices himself to regain the power.
yeah, it's very obligatory. Like, he needs an origin movie. We need to set him up, so we have to have something. Here we go.
Here we go.
Iron Man had a cool origin story, so it worked. Thor does not have a cool origin story.
He's just a dickhole god child.
Who then goes to Earth and it's like, hey, I don't want to be a dickhole because I want my powers back. So he gets his powers back and he's not a dickhole.
I just won't be a dickhole.
Yeah.
It's good. Let's do it.
It happens in 2 scenes. You don't feel the emotional connection of him trying to not be a dickhole.
Mm-hmm.
And you would think what would turn him into not being a dickhole is starting the war between the Frost Giants and the Asgardians. That would be the moment of like, oh shit, I need to stop. But no, it's just losing his hammer, losing his toy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, great, real character change.
Yeah, it's...
And the law of this movie is just fish out of water too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Just because.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how things work.
Literally from another world.
Yeah. He throws dishes on the ground because I guess that's what they do in Asgard. But
I want another one.
they were never shown to have like
Aha.
regenerating dishes. So
I got the quote right. Well, he's just so rich and powerful.
I guess, yeah.
There's always a servant with another cup of brew right
That's
behind
him being
him.
the asshole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't his dad be like,
Arrogance,
hey?
arrogance.
Wouldn't his dad be like, hey, don't do that? Like, his dad doesn't seem like the kind of dickhole that would just tolerate
and
dish
started
throwing.
a war though.
His
That's
dad?
heavy. No.
Oh, him?
Thor. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did, but he doesn't have any. There's no emotional connection to that. There's no him being like, oh, sad that he caused a war. It's just him being like, oh, I did it for a good reason, basically.
Yeah.
He didn't really. The war wasn't what got him to change.
Yeah, it was. I don't have my hammer.
Yeah. So.
And also, my dad's dead.
Yeah. That too.
I guess he's struggling with that the whole movie, where he's looking.
Oh yeah, he does think his dad's dead, but it still feels like it's mostly the hammer. At least to me, it's like that's what affected him the most was the hammer, not having the big toy.
My big hammer. It's mine.
So this was not one of the better ones. Pretty boring. Pretty mediocre. There were some cool scenes, but
Watch it with your little kids, little nephews. It's a good movie.
if you want to know why Thor isn't an asshole, it's Natalie Portman. If you want to see that, I guess watch this movie. Other than that, it's very skippable.
Yeah. Not as bad as the Hulk, but
We actually did skip that one.
we skip the Hulk.
That
Because
movie.
I'm not watching that movie.
Fuck that shithole of a movie. Fuck the Hulk. Fuck your burned broccoli. Peace out.
Yeah.
You burned the fucking broccoli!